largest crowd in 20 years.
Well, folks, sellout Saturday. Here we go. Number 0, Durham, North Carolina, Josh Bagley. Number 1 from Irondale, Minnesota, Sean Sutherland. Number 2, A.J. Broman. He's from California. Number 5, Cameron Reese. He's from Oakland, California. Javari Christmas. He's from Portland, Oregon. The Generals come in at number 5 in the country, 28-1, 13-0. And here's your T-Birds. It goes like this. Number 5, AA, sophomore, London, England. Number 13, Isaac Bouton, sophomore, Portland, Oregon. He's averaging 20 points per game. AA is averaging 15 points per game. Number 21, Rifi Makahi, sophomore, 6'9", Portland, Oregon. He's averaging around 15 points, 17 points per game. Here's brother Brock. He's a sophomore from Pine Island, Minnesota. He's averaging 13 a game. And big Dr. J, James Hemster, sophomore, Flagstaff. Head coach Danny Russell, assistant Sean Gutting. Tyler Olson is his 4th season. Sean's in his 1st. Phil C's our statistician. Allison Hall is our trainer. Angel Sharman's our AD. Thanks for all you do, Robin, in the office. President Dr. Devane. X and O this one to start, X-Man. Number 8 against number 5.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Big Daddy. With this kind of crowd, this is going to be a great night. One of the things that you have to look for are little things in a game like this. So, you're going to have to see who wins the battle of the boards. That's always important. But the other thing, I think, if it stays tight, probably might come down to free throws. So you go down, you start looking at the stats early. The Generals are a 65% free throwing team.
T-Birds are around 74.
T-Birds are just, they had them above 70. I'll track it down here in a little bit, but you know, that could be a thing.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is we'll know a lot more 5 or 6 minutes in, all the nerves and whatnot. But you've got some tremendous athletes out there. Oh, boy. And maybe the better defensive team wins the ballgame.
Yep. Well, the Birds come in averaging
Generals
103.
have won 17 in a row.
Wow. Well, let's break that streak. T-Birds get the tap. T-Birds averaging 103. Generals at 97. Here's Big Brock. Brock left side outside the arc, get to Mackay. Mackay to Isaac. Isaac AA. AA way outside, gets a pick from James. Here's AA to Brock. Mackay for 3, one time. All the time!
You like to see calm coming in. They gave him the open look, drained it.
Out of bounds is Josh. No, it was Sean that dribbled out of bounds.
Well, we know that no chance now that the crowd won't be into it with that first 3, Big Daddy. Might be, you know, we don't keep numbers, but I'm looking across and behind. Might be the biggest crowd in 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is what you want.
Yep, it's sellout Saturday. That is for sure. Here's Isaac. Isaac to Brock. Brock, McCahey, double A. They're cutting him off. There he goes. That vertical leap gets him 2.
You know, the thing about it, down Marcus, is he knows where he wanted to, what spot he wanted to get to, and the quickness got him there for an easy shot.
Nice block, James.
Boy, the defensive position, staying in front of the offensive player, keeping the arm straight up with the block.
Exactly, and a nice no call. Got to let him play a little bit. T-Birds up 5. We played a minute. Here's Christmas. Christmas to AJ. AJ around the horn. Gets it to Reese. Tough shot there. That's off. Mackay rebound. Isaac. Isaac to Big A. Watch this move. Oh, get in there, and it wouldn't go, but he's fouled.
I'm telling you, Marcus, it's really surprising that the double A could get that shot off. He went in on 3 defenders, up, under, and a left-handed spin shot.
First one is no good. Go ahead, X. Sorry about that. We're interrupted there.
Well, I think they were saying the ITs here, they might have some webcast problems. I don't know if it was audio or video, but he was triple teamed, but went up and under. It's 1 out of 2. T-Birds with 2 field goals early, up 6-0 on the number 5 Generals.
Yep. Okay. Say that all day. There's a nice pass there and the jam by Reese. Sheridan brought some fans in on this side, on our side, and here's Isaac. 6-2. Birds up by 4. Here's Brock. Brock on the dribble. Brock still on the dribble. Big A, he's going to dribble it. Big A going to take it up. Left-handed floater, up and in.
Again, not saying unstoppable, but the left-hander created the space, and he knew where he wants to take the shot from. Elevated and rattle it in.
Right. There's a 3. It's good by Adam.
That's just to remind people that Sheridan brought their team with it.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of early excitement. This is just a tremendous matchup. Probably the
Big
first
A
time
for
ever.
3.
Oh my God!
Wow. He has 8 of the 11.
A squared.
And the layup's there.
Boy, the degree of difficulty. Cameron Reese with that layup.
Yeah. Here's Isaac. Layup. Got it. Boy, this is up and down here. We played 3 minutes. Steal by Brock.
Wait for the trailer.
There's Brock. Left-handed. Got it. Timeout, Sheridan.
Well,
8-point lead, X.
I forget who's playing, Marcus, and I'm thinking Brock's coming down 1-on-2, and I'm thinking wait for the trailer. But what he did, he kind of lulled the defender to sleep, and he didn't go in and attack. He crossed right in the middle of the lane, down by that semicircle, and the left-hand shot with tremendous English banks it in. Birds go up 15-7, and were met by a standing ovation during the 30-second timeout.
Well, that's what Brock can do. Such a good ball player.
He's the glue.
Yep. So Josh brings it up. Gets it to Sean. Sutherland in the corner of 3. Good. That is
Adam Alida.
Adam.
And again, quite prepared and shoot. Oh, hang on. Nice recovery.
Oh, James, put it back in again. Oh, and he's over the back. Gosh darn it, James.
What a great recovery by Hampshire.
Ooh, they're calling the foul on Sheridan.
Yeah, that's
okay.
The first one he fumbled, and he had the bank shot. Then he tried no rim, or no backboard. And that is a call that's going to go the T-Birds' way. Sutherland picks up his second.
So Big James will have 2. The sophomore. He missed the first one. Not a real good foul
Here
shooter.
comes Jabari Christmas.
Favorite food is steak. His favorite movie is Hot Fuzz. His favorite sports figure is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His most inspirational person is his dad, and he's a general studies sophomore from Flagstaff.
Gets 1 out of 2.
Yep. Lead at 6. Largest has been 8. Deep in the corner, no good. Blocking out. T-Birds get it. Good job, James. Lead will stay at 6. Here comes your Birds. Here's Isaac. Long 3. Got it! Oh, my.
Generals did not challenge that 3. We know he has the range, and he's feeling it early.
Yep. Almost a steal. 19.
Missed somebody on defense. Somebody's open.
Yeah. Wide open 3. No good. James gets it. Boy, that's 7-1. Can't beat height. Here's Isaac.
Wants to get him into their offensive set here. There's been quite a pace coming up and down.
Here's AA. He's got 8. Tough shot. Wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Here comes Sheridan across the timeline. Alley-oop for 2.
Brahma just got ahead of the pack.
Whoa, he traveled. Foul, push.
Oh, wow.
We'll take it.
Well, that's an interesting play. So you've got this long distance pass that goes flying off the backboard.
Yeah.
Give Adamu credit for knowing where the ball was. And he made the catch and very awkwardly was going to try and put it up. The Sheridan player made a little contact. I know the Generals are hot about the foul, but he was completely off balance. There's no need to foul.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Generals bring in Sasa Vuksanovic. I was waiting for that one for you.
Hooked on Phonics X. Get it in there. Get it in there. There you go, James. Catch it. Tough left-hander. Oh, Big A got the rebound. Set it up, guys. Mackay did, excuse me. Isaac for 2 as a brick.
Yeah, he was not set on that.
Nope. So the Generals within 7. Takes it all the way in, lay it up and in.
Reese. Nice job by Reese protecting the basketball from the defender, and the defender didn't foul, got out of the way because he had that half step on him.
Well, the first 5 minutes, we're up 5. It's been a great first 5. Here's Brock. Mackay. Mackay spins, tough shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Generals.
T-Birds taking some difficult shots.
Oh, Isaac had it and lost it. Isaac got it. He's got Brock over there.
Brock.
No look to Brock. Lay it up. Oh, slap it.
Listen to the crowd.
Been doing that all year.
Wow.
21-14. Good defense, Mackay. Good shot. Way to use the glass there, Rex.
Vuksanovic backed him down and then went to the reverse side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good move by the Serbian. Good call there. Yep.
You know, that breakaway with Brock with the dunk. Isaac makes the steal and then makes the recovery. And rather than panicking when the defender recovered, either he heard Brock or he saw the white shirt. He knows Brock's on the wing. He gives it to him. And Brock kind of faked like he was going to put the ball down low and dribble. And he went up and jammed that thing, much to the delight of the T-Bird faithful.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know how many more you can fit in here because they're still coming in.
It holds a little over 3,000. Jalen Harris, a 6'1" freshman from Los Angeles, in for the Birds. And he's instant offense. Jalen is. He's played well all year. Almost a turnover. They'll get it back out and they'll set it back up. Here's Blake. Blake to Reese. Almost a steal. 4 on the clock. No good. Offensive rebound. Tough shot. Put back's good. They stayed with it. Reese for 2.
No T-Birds could get that inside position. It was an easy hoop for the Generals.
Yep, Leeds cut the 3. Here's Isaac. Isaac to Brock. Brock for 3. Got it.
You know, Alita didn't give a second look at coming any closer to Brock, and he just measured it and drained it, and Alita never moved to defend it.
Brock has 7. Bird lead at 6. Number 8 against number 5 in the nation. A long 3, in and out, no good. Rebound by Zion, the Londoner sophomore is in. Isaac for 2! Lightning quick crisscrossing.
I'll tell you what, from the top of the key to that lay-in, that was ultra quick.
Yep. T-Birds up by 8. Here's Jalen.
You get a chance for Isaac to play a little bit off the ball now.
Isaac for 3. No good.
He's looking for a foul, but you got to get out. Keep playing.
Yep, here's Blake. Around the horn they go. Deep in the corner on the baseline. Backs in on Zion. Lost it. Good job, Zion. Here's Jalen. Jalen going to coast. Tough layup. Missed it. Zion put it back up. Big guy. Oh, and a nice block from behind. And no call equals a call. We'll take it.
Tell you what.
Don't know if he got him with the body. It's a pretty good block.
It was. Zion had a layup. And what did he do?
Yeah, he should have went right back up. Yeah,
he dribbled it.
Yeah.
I thought Jalen had a trailer coming and didn't notice it, but his shot went up. See if Zion can. Whoa. Zion to say. That's the line drive free throw by Zion.
He struggles from the line. Usually he's 1 or 2. 26-18. We played 8 minutes.
T-Birds able to get Adamo and James a little bit of rest here.
Zion 1 or 2.
Oh, you called it.
One a 9-point lead. It was down to 3. Back to 9. 12 minutes to go, folks. Here's Bagley. Alley-oop doesn't go. McKay hung on the rim. Here's Jalen. Jalen. Brock for 3. In and out, no good. Long rebound. Here comes Sheridan. They look to run. It's a 3-on-2. Splits have been laid up. No good. Put back is good by number 2, AJ.
AJ Bramo with the lay-in. They had the 4-on-2. T-Birds turn it over here. Jalen actually went with the wrong player. They're going to say Isaac turned that one over. So Generals will get the ball. Adamo back in. Brock's going to get a little breather.
General ball. They'll get it into Jay Lewis, the freshman from Houston, Texas. He's going right to the rack. Lay it up and in. X-Man, this is a game of runs.
It really is.
It really is.
He took Zion to the rack, and Zion did not have good position. But yeah, you're going to run 5, 8, 9 in a row. T-Birds just have to be patient here.
McKay for 3, that's short. Isaac almost had the long rebound. Here comes the Generals. Tough move and 1. AJ for 2.
McKay had really good position. And as the AJ came down the lane, he kind of jumped at him and then tried to recover. And you got to give Brahma credit because the long arms of McKay were there and he got it to go in and he gets a free throw. Generals going deeper into the bench early. Elijah Blake is in from freshman from Rangeview High School in Denver.
Oh, okay. Generals have never led. Birds have led by 9 twice. 27-25. So it's a 7-0 run by the Generals, who trail by 2. Generals 28-1. Russell's Birds 27-2. Zion, the big James. James to Isaac. Isaac shakes, bakes, tough shot, off balance, no good. And that'll be Sheridan ball.
He's lucky he didn't get over the back.
Yep.
So the T-Birds, as you said, the run, Sheridan's on their little run. T-Birds unable to convert. And look how they're stacking them up here at the top.
Yeah. Oh, boy, you're right.
Very few seats are remaining in the sweet gym here.
Well, it was promo to sell out Saturday. Biggest game in Wyoming. That's for sure. We're tied. Nice block. Oh, boy. Outside official called that. That's not good at all.
Cameron Reese on the dribble drive made a very nice move. and James Hampshire had perfect position, went straight up and down and with the block, an official on the outside.
Yeah, 25 feet away.
Comes and says he got him with the body, and you got the official right underneath thinking, boy, that was a nice, oh, why are you blowing the whistle?
Yeah.
Well, Generals with a chance to tie it here.
Yep. First one is up. And X, you mentioned it. Game could be won from the foul line, and so far I believe the Generals have not missed. We'll check the stats at the half. Nice to talk to Coach Canary.
Oh, yeah.
77-42, they won big.
So you look at the matchups now. The Generals are going real small on their wings. Actually, real small lineup overall. This is going to be their quick lineup. T-Birds need to capitalize with some inside play here because they've got their quick team in now and do the Generals.
Zion to Isaac, Isaac to Brock. Brock.
You got to get inside here.
Brock on the dribble. Tough shot by Brock. Ooh, right on James. That's why it's 7-1. Certainly helps.
Brock's looking for an assist on that. No.
Yeah, he could
have. James followed the flight of the ball.
Yep.
You know, you don't have. That was a very fundamental play by James. Come a long way, hasn't he?
Turnover. Here's Isaac. He likes to go in there quick. Got it. 4-0 run for your Birds.
Well, a block on Brock. A block on Brock. You know, Isaac may have gotten fouled, but I give Isaac credit for the acrobatic move on the lay-in there. And out here about 40 feet from the basket, Brock felt he had position. Marcus, I was looking directly at it. The player had a chance to take a step and hit him, but that's the bang-bang call. You just got to roll with it.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't see it, so.
Well, obviously, we're the T-Birds. Yeah, should have been a foul.
Yeah.
But it's the bang-bang. Sometimes you just can't worry about that stuff.
Yep. So the last two calls have been sort of iffy against the Birds, but hey, it's okay. Long three, it's an air ball.
Well, Jay Lewis, I think, was like somebody shooting pool. A lot of green. There's nobody within 10 feet of him, and he didn't hit anything but the baseline with the basketball.
Exactly. Here's Mackay. Nice.
A little higher, and James could have caught it.
Yeah. Oh, James is hurt. Hurt his arm. Oh, there's a steal. Good job, Brock. Get it, Brock. Save it, Brock. Oh, he got it the wrong way. 3. Ouch. No good. Get it, Isaac. Okay, go.
Nice fake.
3 on 2. Get it, Brock. There you like the corner, baby. Oh, air ball by Brock. You never see that with Brock. Outlet jam here. Bam.
Yep. Brock's air ball, and it caught Adamo off guard. He jumped too early to get the ball.
Yeah. There's double A. Adamo takes it in, loses it back to Mackay. He likes the corner. Get in there one time. That's an air ball. Back-to-back air balls for the Thunderbirds. So they'll look to tie or take the lead here. (31-29), 8:35 to go. First half action. Number 5, the Generals in all the land against the Birds. Number 8 in all the land. Long 3 for the lead. No good. Long pass to Brock. He'll catch it to James. What a block by Sheridan. They blocked James and wanted a call, didn't get it. There's a foul. Oh, and they count it. That's sort of an NBA continuation, isn't it? Wow, that's pretty iffy.
Coach Russell is livid. Really working the officials.
Yep.
This is great, though. You get Isaac to come over to calm Danny down. That's the kind of game you have. The emotions are so high. You know, that is one of the things with a huge crowd like this. Every call, the home team wants it, but the Sheridan traveled well. They've got quite a few fans
here. Yeah, they do down on this side. And
you know what?
Takes their first lead.
And this is everything you imagined. Nobody thought anybody was going to blow anybody. This isn't like the first game today.
No.
This is a war.
Yep. Here's Brock. Brock to Isaac. Isaac 3. No good. Double A almost had the rebound. Loose ball. Very quickly down Sheridan. Oh, nice fake. Lay it up and in. Boy, that was a great fake by Jay Lewis. Timeout, Birds. Sheridan leads it 34-31, largest lead of the afternoon or early evening by the Generals.
Isaac took a three, nearly
got his own rebound.
Knew it wasn't on. Nobody ever followed their shot, right? He sure did. The ball tapped around, and Jay Lewis, I'll tell you what, Marcus, he's got some jets on him.
Oh boy, he's fast.
And everybody in the gym figures when he broke down the lane and got to the foul line, he's going to kick to the wing. Made a great ball fake. Laid it in. Generals go up three. You said it so aptly earlier. It will be a game of runs. And it has been.
Yep.
Generals are on a nice run now, but the T-Birds were up 31-27. So yeah, there's that little 7-point run and 5 the other way. And you know what? They just made one substitution, but this was with the smaller lineup.
Yeah.
So by the way, they've gone smaller now.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
So it's a game of matchups. They're definitely smaller than they were.
Yeah, and James is checked out. He's holding that left shoulder. Here's Mackay. They've silenced Double A little bit. Zion to Brock. Brock. Isaac. 50. Oh, bad play by Isaac. And a steal.
Stop the basketball.
Big three. No good. Nice rebound, Isaac. He ripped that down like he's a post player. Here's Big A. It's where he likes to elevate. No look to Zion, threw it away.
Yeah, threw the pass down at his ankles. Not a good play there.
Yep, back-to-back turnovers by the Birds. Three in the corner. No good. Brock gets it. Offensive foul on the hole. That'll be team foul number 5.
Should be going on Vuksanovic. And it is. You know, Marcus, I know the T-Birds like to play at the pace, but when you look at the lineup the Generals have in, you would like to see maybe a post-up to Lakaye or a post-up to Adama.
Right.
That would be very well served because they're not, some of their size is on the bench, but their quick lineup has gotten the Generals the lead. Let's see if they do that. Let's see if they can post somebody up.
They're only down 3. Isaac, Zion, got it. Nice pass, Isaac.
He wasn't sure what to do. I'm kind of glad he stuffed it. I didn't want a Ryan Kelly shot.
Oh my gosh, no.
T-Birds back within 1.
That takes us back to 98. The triple overtime loss in the Region 9 championship game. The Colorado Bank Event Center in Sterling. Brock gets it and he's pushed.
Generals have gone cold from the perimeter. They've missed their last 3 threes. And the Generals coming into this game, Big Daddy, 37% three-point shooting team. And boy, they just keep running bodies.
Well, Cody Bumstruck come in. He's from Worland, Wyoming. He's a sophomore.
And oftentimes when you sub that much, what happens is you don't get any rhythm. And they've had this little run. Now it's time for the T-Birds. Isaac going, gets fouled at the rim.
Almost got it to go. Robin handing out Go Bird banners. Well, this sellout, it's right about 3,200.
They're going to bring James back after the first foul shot.
Okay.
Isaac with a chance to tie it or get the lead on these two.
34-33. First one is no good. So we'll go for our second tie of the game. 6:22 left in the cool half.
Brahma's back in, I think. Didn't he have 2 fouls when he went out?
I believe so. So Isaac averaging 20 points per game. Got us tied. Tied up. Here's Blake. Left side outside the arc. Back up top of the key to Josh Bagley. Around the horn they go to Christmas. Christmas dribbles between his legs. 14 on the shot clock. 14 has the ball. Blake. Blake into the big guy. Big against Big. Big puts it in over Big. Reese for 2.
Reese did a nice job of shielding the ball when James's arms went up. Back and forth we go. Generals take a 2-point lead.
Isaac for 2. Isaac got his own rebound, left-handed, he missed it. James can't get it. Isaac bummed out, he didn't get it, and there's the alley-oop. Good job, Zion. Good job, Brock. Get it, Brock, get it, gotta catch it, gotta get, oh! Jam tight! Holy cow! Right place, right time, we're tied!
What a great job of hustling and unselfishness on that by the Birds.
Good defense by James, long three that's gonna go right, and it's off of the Generals. Bird ball, we're tied. Boy, I tell you, Chris, the first 15 minutes, wow.
How about the play by Tardif? Running the floor.
Yeah.
With the steal.
Yeah. Wow.
And the court awareness of Brock. Or excuse me, it wasn't Brock. Not throwing it to Brock and throwing it back to James.
Exactly. Here's the backdoor cut. Bam! Look at that pass. That's what Brock does.
Brock had a difficult shot. He just dropped it off for James for his second jam in a row.
Yep.
Keep your feet, James.
Oh, no.
Wow, he's
well,
out.
that's a ticky-tack.
Yeah, it's outside officials.
Again.
Calling it foul on the arm.
And
So James is going to have to take a little breather. He already had one.
Danny pleaded his case, but to no avail.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was on Brock, not on James. I'm sorry, my bad.
It was on Isaac.
Isaac, and
Yeah, you're right.
boy, everything that it was billed
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
from the get-go.
Hi to Trevor up in Sheridan, the voice of the Bighorns up there. He does the Generals and all the high school. And, of course, Agnes already talked to her, the bus driver for Sheridan for 25 years. We've known her that long. Here's Big A, elevate. He didn't, left it short.
Yeah.
He had the shot, just left it short. Birds lead by one.
They got a good look.
Nice block.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That could have been a foul, though, there, Chris.
A good head
really.
ball fake by Reese. James stayed away not to foul, and Brock swatted it from behind. Thought he got called for a foul.
Here's Reese. AJ. Tough 5-footer. In and out, no good. T-Birds could slow it down. Here's Isaac. Tough shot by Isaac. Too hard off the back iron. Isaac almost gets it out of bounds. T-Bird ball. Yeah.
Isaac a little frustrated himself because he's rushed a couple of his shots
Yeah, and he's
been off balance.
rebounding. Yeah.
He's been off balance. So T-Birds, with the hustle though by Isaac to recover, they maintain possession, a chance to stretch their lead. They do finally get James to sit. Another breather. And Kieran Goodwin checks in.
Goodwin
so the
in.
T-Birds going to go a little deeper into the bench now.
Yep. 6'4" sophomore, Seattle, Washington.
The kind of energy expend here, you're going to have to go your 9 and 10 deep, not all night, just to get guys a rest.
Yeah.
Without the media timeouts in the old days, it's a little different.
Boy, it sure is. Here's Mackay.
All the way to the rim, buddy. Spin.
There you go. Now you got it. Perfect. Good way to coach him, X.
Well, it was great patience by Mackay because with his wingspan, there's no way Blake can guard him. And he was very patient, got the easy high percentage look. T-Birds go up by 3.
Here's Lewis. Lewis back to Blake. Blake gonna take it all the way in, kicks it all the way back out. That's a tip ball, so Goodwin's
Stay
on
on the defense. Shot clock's winding down.
8. Don't foul now, don't foul. Ball is out of bounds, T-Bird ball.
You know, it's a situation where a young player, Jay Lewis, the freshman, just tried to do too much on one possession. When he recovered the basketball, standing ovation here during a timeout. When in the possession didn't change over and he got it in the backcourt, there was still 10 seconds. Once it got down to 8, he almost went into panic mode.
Yeah.
And he just over-dribbled it, went down and threw it away. And the T-Birds get the turnover. And with a timeout on the court, T-Birds lead it 40-37. What was that in the beginning? Old-fashioned barn burner. Everything.
Man.
Everything. Wow.
Yeah, and you know, the officials did a good job. you know, it's a big game for them.
Last time we had a game this big, this gal behind me was sitting on my lap.
Yeah, Cassie
was
was
on my lap back then.
Yeah.
Last time we had a game this big, Cassie Clausen was sitting on my lap.
So Cassie's 17 now, right? So, yeah. We had some good games back in 2002 and 2003, didn't we?
Yeah. I can remember driving back and forth to West Nebraska to pick up her and Rose and bring her back because it was Rose's birthday.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of great regional tournaments
and if Rose is listening, how many birthdays did you miss because of T-Bird basketball? Wow. And Lori, thank my lovely bride for letting me do this for 23 years. Wow.
Yeah. You know how you have whiteout and you white out something on the typewriter? Well, she has whiteout in her ears when she hears March Madness because she knew that was basketball and I'd miss her birthday. Hey,
yeah, would be in a Region 9 tournament.
I don't know if they're tuned in now, but they will be later. We got to say hi to Elmer and Dean Parson in case they get it on a recorded webcast.
Up in Bozeman.
Up in Bozeman. Hi, guys. Yep. We miss you.
Yep.
What an exciting day for Casper College basketball.
So the T-Birds will try to build on that three-point lead. Laid up and missed it. Oh, Isaac. They put the Birds up 5.
That James got out of the way without fouled.
There's a steal. Oh, almost. Nice play by Reese. Boy, he can sky.
He's so good around the basket, you know what I mean? He does it different ways, but he elevates and finds a space because you're shooting in and around a 7'1" defender.
Exactly. There's Brock. Brock on the dribble. Gets it to James. James to Goodwin. Goodwin, tough three. That's air ball.
Yeah.
Wow.
He thought
unusual.
He thought, why not? I got to look, and the game just kind of slowed down the last couple minutes. Expect a hectic pace the next 2.5.
Yep.
More people trying to get in. Place is jammed.
Yep.
Steal.
Good one. Easy now. Just
Does
set it
not
up.
have numbers.
No, that's not a good shot. He's lucky he's fouled. That wasn't a good play.
He came down 1-on-3 and he stopped at the foul line to shoot. That's just a silly foul by the defender.
Yeah.
He was off balance, and Javari Christmas, sophomore, picks up his second. So you know that fouls can come into play later in a game with this kind of pace.
Especially, you know, that one. He's a communications major. Good one is. Mac and cheese is his favorite food. Stomp the Yard is his favorite movie. Kobe Bryant's his favorite sports figure. Most inspirational person, Jesus Christ. Marcus Tibbs is his mentor.
So Goodwin will check out, but what you do with a player like Goodwin, you accept some of the mistakes that come with the exciting play.
Yeah.
But to his credit, he stepped up and made both foul shots and extended the T-Birds to a 3-point lead at 42-39.
After an air ball 3, So, Birds up 42-39. Tough shot there, no good. AJ missed that one by a lot. Here's double A. Double A all the way in. Got it, that's a double A we know. Lay it up and in.
Marcus, I didn't know there was any more space left on the floor. I didn't think he had a dribble left, and he curled and laid it in.
He can elevate. There's a tough move there. Good defense by James, but a power move by Reese.
Yeah. Cameron Reese is a very, very talented post player. Footwork is great, and plus he got the shot under James's arms.
Here's James. Isaac for 3. Looks good from here. In and out, no good. Just off to the right. Well, we're down to $1:19 and change. Watch out here. That was no foul. That was no foul. Granted, the dunk was super, but that was no foul, and that's James's second.
So that's one of those ones that an official will anticipate.
Yeah.
They're up on the high side. He goes in and dunks, and James kind of waves at it. But the key to the play, as we turn around from a 5-point lead to almost a tie, nobody stopped the basketball.
Nope. Boom, boom.
You've got to stop the basketball first before they let him get.
And he missed it.
Look
Offensive
at Mr.
rebound.
Reese.
Yeah. So they can take the lead here by 2. Ooh, that was halfway down. So it'll stay at 44-43. T-Birds lead by 1. Wow, what a game. Number 8 in the land, your Birds. Number 5 in the land, Sheridan. We're at 53, 16 on the clock. Here's double A. Zion to Isaac. Isaac, high post. Back to Isaac, threw it away.
Yeah, James, tough pass, because see, James was making the pass no matter what. And then when it wasn't quite open and he let it go, he knew it.
Yep.
But the T-Birds will get the ball back at least once.
Yep, they'll get the last shot maybe, unless Sheridan plays for 2 for 1 here real quick. Like, oh, that's a good defense by James, but it goes right back to the Generals. And then that's a brick. So they can almost play for the last shot, Chris.
Well, I give James a lot of credit.
Well, I
He
guess
played
so.
a heck of a half. That was tremendous defense.
Yeah.
With the quick-footed and quick passing Generals. T-Birds are going to wind this one down. I'm going to guess double A.
Yeah, clear him out. The thing about double A, he's got that vertical at 6'4". He can sky. So they're going to start their offense at 6. Coach Russell wanted it.
Got double A on the right.
That's a tough shot there. Doesn't go. Sheridan can make it. Take the lead. Don't foul. Count it. Boy, it almost banked in. Boy, I tell you, Chris, what a game. You know, after 5 minutes, the Birds were up by 5. At the 10-minute mark, the Birds were up by 2. At the 5-minute mark, we're tied. And after 20 minutes, it's 44-43. Are you getting your money's worth? Thanks for coming today, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
Wow.
There is nobody in here that heart rate isn't pumping. I hope the defibrillators in the lobby are working and everybody picked their blood pressure medicine, because the pace, other than the last 24 seconds, was like lightning fast until they wound the clock down at the end. T-Birds did not get a good look, and the Generals missed at the buzzers. The T-Birds go into the half, 44-43. Everything that it was billed. Why Jack Nolan's going to be bummed that he's doing wrestling.
Yeah.
This is a heck of a basketball
Sure
game.
is. We'll be back with the second half coming up. Welcome back to the Swede, Marcus and Chris. Big Daddy X-Man. And it's been number 8 against number 5, Chris, and it has been number 8 against number 5. And this is a great college basketball game. They locked the doors, sold out 3,500 in, plus people in the aisles. Who knows how much is here?
There is nobody disappointed. Sheridan has brought quite a nice crowd.
Yeah, they have.
Casper College T-Birds in the home game have packed it in. Neither team is disappointed. It's a really tight ball game. Bottom line, both teams shoot 42% from the field. So you're in a one-point ball game, right? The T-Birds, 4 for 13 on threes. The Generals, only 2 of 17.
I know it.
And 6 of 10 free throwing for Casper, and the Generals 5 for 7. It may, late in the day, come down to free throws.
And
rebounding, dead even.
Wow.
24 apiece.
How about turnovers?
Turnovers in a fast-paced game. Generals with 8, T-Birds with only 6.
Wow.
Now, since we're lucky to have this kind of stat, today's the day it becomes important. Points off turnovers, Casper, 13 to 4.
Okay.
Points in the paint.
Ooh.
Sheridan, 32 to 22.
Wow, that's big.
And I'm just going to, an interesting thing before we got a minute to go before we resume the second half, there was a lot of activities at halftime, and I couldn't quite get to go get a cup of water.
Oh,
and
I'm
I
sorry, I should have brought you a glass of
Well,
water.
I was I'm standing waiting, and the Generals coaches were down huddling at the base of the stairwell while I was standing, and I turned around and I could hear them talking, and I'm looking at this, 32 to 22, and one of their assistant coaches told their head coach, we got to get the ball inside more. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is where they've succeeded. I just happened to hear it in passing, and then you come back, 32 to 22 in the paint.
So do you
Both teams are for real.
Yeah, they are. Do you go to a 2-3 zone or just keep it the way it is?
Well, the thing with the T-Birds is, if you go
if you
zone
get
and
the
they
foul
start
trouble,
hitting, because they
outside.
haven't been hitting,
No.
but what happens is they're going to try their best to exploit the talents inside of Brahma and Reese.
Right.
Reese is just crafty, good player, great footwork, able to get the ball up. I thought that James Hamster had a great first half. I don't think that Adamo got enough touches on the Casper College side. And
Isaac
Bonton is just a little
tried to do too much.
Rushing a little bit too much.
4 for 14. On the other hand, as you mentioned, Reese 7 for 8 for Sheridan and AJ 6 for 11.
You know, the player that might make a difference in this game might be Lakai. He really hasn't gotten off.
He's been
He
quiet.
get that first three.
Did he just get 3 and that was it for him? Okay.
Buckle up, folks.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes.
It's going to be great.
See if the Birds can host the Region 9. James blocks it, and he blocks it off the shooter out of bounds.
So he stayed strong, blocked it, and the shooter caught it out of bounds.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's a turnover. It's a block shot. I don't know if it's a turnover. So
Little
T-Birds
both.
will have a chance to get the lead extended.
Oh, alley-oop. Gosh, that was a great double-A hung in the air for what, 3-4 seconds? Wow.
An alley-oop pass that was not a good one, and double A made something out of it. Holy cow, I don't know how he stayed up that long.
Yeah. Michael Jordan. Wow. T-Birds up by 3. Here's Christmas. Nice block, Mackay. Here comes Isaac. Get the crowd in it. Here's Mackay. Here's double A. Double A gonna shake, bake, tough shot. Got it, get it, James. Straight up, James. Oh, he threw it away. Yep, good defense by Josh. No, it was Southern. Shot up, no good. Long rebound, Isaac. Got it to Brock. Brock thought about the 3, bad pass. Knocked out of bounds by Reese.
Bagley now 0 for 5 from the arc.
46-43. Isaac will have the ball to get it inbounds. 24 on the clock. Got to get it in. Then they throw it away. Over and back. It was tipped. Okay. So here's Brock. Brock on the dribble. Tough shot by Brock. James couldn't get it, and he's fouled. Brock. Yeah, we hate to see that. That's James's 3rd. And you know, with Pebbles Jr. out, Chris, with that torn meniscus. Pebbles Jr., 6'10", freshman from Shoreline, Washington. Boy, James and him were bread and butter.
The ones that always hurt you when you're Hampshire are the touch fouls.
Yeah. Yep. So Danny's going to keep him in. Zion will probably check in here pretty soon. In and out there, so they're 0 for 3 on their shooting. And here comes Isaac. So Sheridan's had some good looks, but can't get it in. Here's Isaac. Tough shot there. Forced it, got it. Good.
He's very good with his balance when he gets up in the air and use the glass on a 5-point lead for the T-Birds.
It's been a game of runs, and each team's had their runs. Oh, don't call it on James. That's Brock's third, I believe. We'll see.
Christmas.
Nope, they call it on 24. It's his second. Okay.
Christmas, strong going to the rim, drew the foul. Generals, after being errant on their threes, went inside that time, as their coaches want. Go inside.
Sheridan 5 for 7 in the first half. Birds were 6 for 10 the first half from the foul line.
Boy, Alita, quick sub in for Sutherland. 2 minutes into the half for the Generals.
48-45. Largest lead has been 9 by the T-Birds. Sheridan's led by 3.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Mackay, James, Brock. Brock, Isaac. Tough shot, he drew the foul. He'll go at the line for 2. Reese.
Isaac made something out of nothing.
Exactly.
On the switch, Reese picked him up and played really good defense. To the point where Isaac couldn't hit it, throw it to James on a pick and roll and make that pass. And then he got a little contact and threw it up over his head to draw the second foul on Reese.
Wow, and boy, Isaac's just struggled. 1 for 5 from the arc, 1 for 2 from the foul line the first half.
Hampshire out.
Zion in.
Kordoff in for him.
And that's a good trade out. Zion plays so hard. And he plays a little bigger than 6'8". And 1 of 2. 49-45, Bird lead at 4. 17:34 left in the ball game. Here's Josh Bagley for 3. No good. Isaac on the rebound. Sheridan has not shot well since the second half started. Nice fake. Get in there. Oh, he left it short. Mackay had it. Bounces all over. Big A has it. Bring it back out and set it up. There you go. Boy, Isaac's going in every time and got it stripped. Whoa, that looked like almost a travel there.
Watch out for Reese.
Here, watch out for AJ here. Oh, good defense, Mackay.
Yeah, Rama made a very difficult shot of it.
Brock for 3. Got it. He pulled the string fast. 7 on the lead. 7 up.
Rama missed an easy one. Brock makes him pay with the 3. Crowd getting really excited again.
Yep. 2 on the way is good by Christmas.
Christmas with the answer, and the Sheridan faithful are vocal today. I'm glad. I like when the road teams travel well.
Yep. Well, the roads were good. Agnes, like we said, we've known Agnes for all her years up there at Sheridan, said the roads were fine. She had the easy drive, Suburban. Zion, tough right-handed, couldn't get it to go. Look who got the rebound. Brock got it. Gets it to Mackay. One time, baby, got it! 3 in the corner.
Well, start with the interior defense of Reese, which was fantastic. Somehow, between 3 players, Brock gets it, faked a couple passes he would have thrown away, and finds Lakai for the 3-point bomb, and he was going to be my second half hero. I hope Wolford can keep it up.
Yeah, here's Christmas. They'll get it into the big guy, Reese. Reese backs in, back up top to Bagley for 3, no good. Nice rebound, Brock.
Got to give Zion credit on the defense there on Reese.
Yep, played good D. Brock thought about the 3. Mackay, is he hot? He's hot. 58-47, the lead's 11. Timeout, Generals!
Everybody on their feet.
I tell you, when Mackay gets in that zone, he's deadly. And so is Brock.
Yeah, see, now you think about that. Big Daddy, we're 4.5 minutes into the second half. The Generals have had some decent looks inside, haven't been able to capitalize, have missed their outside shots.
Yep.
The T-Birds on the transition have come down and gotten threes, but also gotten a three off the offensive rebound. And the crystal ball is definitely coming more into focus here because I haven't been back for a while.
That's true.
Because Lakaye was the name I gave you
Yep.
to start the second half.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, the second shot, that's a deep three.
Oh, that's an NBA three.
I mean,
yeah.
And he bangs that down. I don't know, I didn't think we'd see a double-digit lead at all today, but of course that can change in a quick hurry.
Yeah, Mackay had 2 points at the half at the break. No, he had 5. So he's up to 11. Okay.
You know, and that's what happens. I mean, the Generals are defending double-A better.
Yeah.
They're forcing they're forcing Isaac to take shots maybe a little rushed. And then they haven't had an answer so far this half for Lakayan. You know, and the thing is, if they start running at him, he could put the ball on the floor too, and people forget that.
Yeah.
You know, with his size.
At 6'9", he
and that wingspan, it's
like
a Scottie Pippen kind of wingspan.
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go again, up 11.
Well, there's Bagley on the dribble. See what Sheridan drew up on the timeout. They're going to go inside to Reese. And a late whistle. Call it on Zion. That's a ticky-tack.
Yeah, Zion did everything he could, but when you're not perfectly straight up and down with your position, you're going to get that. And a lot of the credit on the foul goes to Reese creating the contact.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he's all of 6'6" like it is, but he plays like he's about 6'8".
Yeah.
Very good around the rim.
Yep. He has 18 also to lead all scorers. We played the first 5 minutes. He missed that one. Zion boxes out. T-Birds lead by 10. We got 15-13 to go. There's Mackay. He's feeling it. That's blocked. Good defense by you-know-who, Reese.
That's a heck of a block.
Yes, it is.
Coming from the post to block a three-point shooter.
Deep corner three. In and out, no good. Was a good look. Good look. Birds up by 10. It's okay. Let's regroup. Here's Isaac. Isaac to Brock. Brock up top of the key. Looks for Isaac. Isaac's going to pick from Zion. Isaac could have taken the three, and he's going to now. Got it. Wow.
You know, Big Daddy, the screen was there, and the Generals chose not to challenge on the screen.
Yep. Reese.
Quick answer back. But give Isaac credit. They just backed away.
Yep. Well, we'll just match them. Every time we score, they score. We'll pull this thing out. Here's Brock. Brock looking for Zion. Zion's going to back in. He's left-handed now, remember, and he got it.
Yep. It's a perfect call because Vuksanovic lost him on the ball fake and the easy left-hand bank in for a 13-point lead.
How about a travel? That's 3 on Zion. Wow, and they both have been iffy, them last 2.
Good call.
2 on Zion.
2, yeah. Brock thought it was on him because he made it such a nice strip.
Yep.
Boy, there is not a space to be had in Sweet Erickson T-Birds.
No. And you're right, they got the front doors locked. Ooh, almost a steal by A, but Reese gets it. Reese gets it to Blake. Blake shakes, fakes, takes it inside the paint, brings it back out. Good defense by the Thunderbirds. They'll go into Reese. Reese over 3 players, no good. Nice offensive rebound. Nice muscle up and in by the big guy.
Boy, Sasa Vuksanovic with a very creative putback. Generals needed a hoop to slow the T-Birds down. T-Birds still lead at 63-52.
Here's Brock. Brock on the dribble. Brock top of the key. Brock with 13 on the clock. Now we'll have a foul, a hold on Sheridan.
There's a little battle going on there between Elijah Blake and Isaac Bonton. And they just happened to see Mr. Blake with his hand in the cookie jar wrapping a wrist around him. That could have gone either way.
Well, I would notice one thing about the officials. They're sporting nice haircuts. 63-52. Zion shots blocked. Tip up, no good. Tip up again. Mackay forces it up. Zion gets it. Put it up and in! Zion for two. After the fourth chance.
Referees letting them play.
Yep.
Some contact. But the beauty of that is, again, Bonton going to the left side with the banking on the rebound.
Oh, no. That's the fifth foul on the Birds in 7 minutes. Boy.
Lacaille, the thing about Lacaille is they're not calling it on him, they're calling it on Bonton. Lacaille thought it's on him because he used his left hand to block a right-hand shooter. I didn't see Bonton commit the foul, but it'll be his third. Remember, you got he and James trading off. They each have 3 fouls. And who's back at the foul line? Cameron Reese, I would say, is single-handedly keeping the Generals in the game.
And Zion spent that whole time talking to the ref, and the ref was nice to him. And Zion was just saying, hey, I was just holding my hand straight up. What do I got to do to not get that call?
21
right.
of their 53 points.
Yep. And then they get another offensive rebound. Then they
travel.
throw it away. Then Big A gets it. Big A almost lost his footing there. 65-53 leads a dozen. Here's Brock. James slam! How sweet was that?
Brock went up against Reese and schooled him a little bit and then dropped it off for James for a jam. High percentage for James with a 14-point T-Bird lead.
I tell you, Brock can do that. He does that so nicely on the assist. Boy, look at the
Reese.
Generals. Wow. That's a backbreaker. Didn't go in. Come on, James, get up there, buddy. Get up there, guys. Isaac gets it. Birds up 14. Easy, Isaac. Tough one there. Oh, Mackay, oh, he's fouled.
By Mr. Reese.
Yep.
You know,
Reese is gassed.
Yeah.
X, he's gassed.
You gotta give.
Great player, though, Reese.
You gotta give Lacaille a lot of credit because
Hustle, hustle,
he
hustle.
snuck in behind Reese. I don't think Reese knew it, didn't feel him coming.
Right.
And with that length, got the rebound after an ill-advised 3. And on the other end, T-Bird's battling the defensive boards.
Boy, I guess.
James battling in there heavily. He never thought, well, I guess a fan would have never thought James would have to log these kind of heavy minutes. But he's produced. Oh, only 1 out of 2 for Lacaille. But a 15-point team, that's the biggest of the night.
That's the biggest. 12 to go.
68-53 Birds.
They put in Lewis. And the Generals are going to be shooting a lot of foul shots, Chris. And you said this is going to come down to foul shooting. One more foul on the Birds, and the Generals are in the bonus.
So in the first half, the T-Birds were at 60%. Generals at 71. Coming into the game, the T-Birds 74% free throwers. Generals at 65.
Yeah.
And one of the things when you're down a bunch, everybody always thinks in the game today that you have to get it back in threes.
You don't.
One of the ways to get it back is to get to the line and convert. But you don't want to go in there getting 1 out of 2. Last time they made 1 out of 2, it was the second one, and the T-Birds gave up an offensive rebound. This time he only gets 1 out of 2.
Yep. So here's Isaac. Isaac to Mackay. Here's Brock. Brock on the dribble. Being guarded by AJ. Brock nowhere to go. Gets it to Isaac. 12 on the clock. We're 40 feet from the basket. Here's 9. Isaac's just going to have to go one-on-one. Gets it to Mackay. So they'll have a shot at it here. Good play by Mackay. 2 seconds.
He gets a mismatch. with the smaller defender trying to get underneath him, Jay Lewis, and with his athleticism, caught the pass and threw it off him out of bounds. Got to get a quick look here from
Isaac
Anton.
for two. Got it. Wow.
Just beat the clock.
That's the best they could do. Big three here, no good. Double A on the rebound. Lewis wasn't close. Here's Big A. On the dribble, back to Isaac. T-Birds can run a little clock here. Up by 16, folks. Long three there, no good. Big A, jam! What an assist by Big A.
Wow.
Dr. J on the jam!
They are finding James Hampshire for dunks. And the Generals don't have Reese in.
Oh!
And their offense is kind of unwinding here without Reese.
Yep. Nobody was there.
It's a nice idea by Jay
Nice
Lewis.
idea. Timeout, Generals.
But he got up in the air. Listen to the crowd. Lewis made a nice move, got up in the air, but he thought his teammate was there. He made a nice round-the-back pass, but guess what? The teammate was going to the rim. That's a turnover. T-Birds now lead at 72-54. And the hardest thing for the Generals, other than the 18-point lead, is they have Reese on the bench. They're going to have to bring him quicker than they wanted. He has 3 fouls, but they wanted to get him a breather.
Yeah, he's played. Did he play the whole half? He did.
Yeah,
He played 18 minutes the first half. 21
of the 54 points. In the first half, he got help from A.J. Brahma with 14. I'm not sure if A.J. scored in this half.
He hasn't. No.
And
what AJ's number? Okay, I don't think he has.
the other thing that's happened is Josh Bagley has gone 0 for in the first half and hasn't made a basket here. And the T-Birds have been converting, but the thing is, the unselfishness, Marcus. You're seeing guys with a decent shot drop off the ball. James Hampshire, dunk. Go in, get a rebound, drop it off. James Hampshire, dunk. He has 5 dunks.
Yeah.
On very nice interior passes.
Yep, them are high percentage shots, and you're not going to miss them. So, X-Man, we know the Generals at number 5 have a run in them.
Oh, there is no doubt in my mind.
Let's just hope we can weather the storm and our number 8 T-Birds can hold on.
10:29 to go.
Yep.
18-point lead.
T-Birds with the ball.
Generals in the half with 11 points.
Yeah, good defense by
T-Birds
the Birds.
with 28.
Wow, what a run. Yep, good job by Coach Russell and Coach Gutting and Olson. Brock for 3. Oh, boy, that'd been a backbreaker. That almost went. Here's Christmas. He's been quiet. He had, I think, 20-plus up in the Golden Dome up there last month.
But it was closer to Christmas then.
Yeah, it was. James, good rebound. Good job, good defense.
One and done.
Check, check. Isaac, tough shot off the glass, no good. James had it. James is still battling for it. Don't call it on James. They called it on James. Come on.
Let's check it.
Did they call a timeout? No, they call it on James.
Oh, wow, it is on James Hampshire, and he comes up hobbled. That was quite a lot of contact, and the player fell on top of him. T-Bird fans making noise, and that we hope that's all you do is make noise. That's all you can do.
That's a no call.
Yeah, that was quite a good hustle play by. Here's your two post players.
Yeah, going at it.
In a great ball game, diving for the loose ball. Reese will go to the line.
1-1.
James is out. Zion's in.
So the sophomore from Oakland, California, 1-1. 22 points of the 55. That's a big one now, Chris, because James is going to have to sit down probably at least 5 minutes. But on the other hand, you got Zion. And this is where Zion and James have played phenomenal. But boy, I tell you, got Pebbles Jr. Boy, 1 of 2, Chris, on the fouls. Like you said, 1 of 2. leads at 17.
That's 3 times now
Yep, 1 of
in
2.
this half where they really need points that they've come up with only one of them.
Look at that move. Get in there. Nope. Fouls on the floor. The 4th team foul on the
Well, I was glad the whistle was underneath. I thought the outside official was going to call it travel because of the way he jumped.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
T-Bird fans wanted a shot on a foul shooting, but they're saying on the ground or going. It hadn't gone up yet. So 20 on the shot clock. T-Birds with the possession, trying to build on a 17-point lead. Hello.
Somebody got to get it.
Wow. No general's paying attention.
No, nobody was. Isaac for 3. Got it. Foot was on the line. It's a deuce. Well, Isaac's shooting a little bit better this half, Chris.
Well, and the Generals have chosen really not to defend that. He's been left open twice for outside shots and made him pay. The thing about Isaac is he's not going to stop shooting when the percentages aren't there. There's a missed dunk.
Well,
A.J. Brahma, wide open, nobody near him, dunked it off the back of the rim.
Isaac for 3. Had a good look.
I don't think A.J.'s going to pass this one.
No. Oh, but Isaac will get it. Isaac to Zion.
Give it to a guard.
To 3 on 2. Bam! Bam!
Wakaye! Assist.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
How about Zion giving it up to the guard? Brock.
How about Isaac's hustle to get the ball?
Yeah. Because you knew Brahma was going to try and basket by the Generals. They stopped the run a little with Sonovich. You knew AJ was not giving the ball.
No.
Because he missed the dunk.
Yep.
He's going to bring it down himself,
yep.
And he got stripped at the foul line. Isaac with a very good defensive play. 19-point T-Bird lead.
8 minutes of the coin toss, folks. 8 minutes. The Birds can hang on. Isaac can't touch the ball because he's already went out of bounds, and I'm glad he didn't. Bird ball underneath with 10.
The thing about Isaac is if the percentage shots aren't there, and if he's not shooting well from the field, he's the kind of player you don't want to turn him off and tell him to stop.
Oh boy, Mackay, that'd been the first nail.
Yeah.
Missed it in the corner. Sheridan has got to score quick. Throws it to Josh for 3. Mackay blocked out. Nice block out. Here comes the Birds. Here's AA. Watch this move. Yeah, we'll take it. I knew that was coming. AA. Timeout, Birds!
T-Birds take a 30-second timeout. Listen to this crowd. Everybody on their feet.
Yep.
78-57, 21-point lead. Adamo's so creative, Marcus.
One against 3.
Around the rim. He gets up and under, and he gets into a position where he can flip it up with that left hand. And on the other end, Generals searching for offense. Bagley still shooting his number.
Yeah.
He hasn't hit. He missed another 3.
Well, 2 fines for Coach Russell. He got Adamo from Western Wyoming. He got Brock from Central Wyoming. Yeah. And how, with those 2 guys, that's money in the bank, Coach Russell.
And the Generals had kept Adamo kind of quiet.
Adamo started real quick, yeah.
And all of a sudden, he puts the spark on. And also, I think Zion has played really well in relief of James.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. AJ has really gone bonkers. Zion! Slam!
Rock to Zion after AJ coughed it up.
The Generals have no answer, folks. No answer. They've had turnover after turnover after turnover. After AJ missed that dunk, Chris, they went helter-skelter. Holy cow.
And that time he
had number 5? Not today.
AJ had that on the block, and he is so frustrated as he sits. He gets subbed in. He is so frustrated because he was on the block, double team, and threw it into the bench, hoping a teammate was there, and they weren't. And it's, this frustration has settled in for the Generals.
Yeah, there it is, the Zion foul.
Guess who fouled him, though?
AJ?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was on Reese, but
okay.
The Generals' foul is on Christmas. That's his third. That would have been
Reese's fourth. Well, Reese's did everything he could to keep his team in this game with 22 points of the 57. And as Chris mentioned, folks, we were, what's the run, Chris? 44 to 43 at halftime? The Birds were at 44. Is that 16?
Well, the team
do the math.
37.
It's 44-43 at the half.
37 to 16.
Wow. Write that down.
I am.
37-16 run. First 13 minutes. Wow. Well, whatever the coaches said to their team inside the locker room for the Birds, it worked. Foul on the Birds. So, folks, if the score holds and we go to the old proverbial coin flip, years ago it was points. And Danny got beat by 10 up there. You'd win by 11 here.
Correct.
You'd get the host. And I don't know why they threw that out because, you know,
well, they've gone both ways. They used to have the flip, and then they went to the point differential.
Yeah. And, you know, the flip's a flip, and you know, this is my 23rd year doing this. You were with me 17. First of all, this is the best season-ending game we've ever had in my 23 years.
Correct.
But, you know, we've saw Gary Becker lose that coin flip. We've saw a lot of our coaches lose that coin
And, you know, I know I saw it in the newspaper the first time today. I don't know that the fans know, but it would be great if they stick around for the coin flip. I don't think they're going to announce it or anything. If they do it in the hallway or...
Yeah, I don't know.
But nobody's leaving. And they can't let anybody else in because they locked the doors.
Yep, we're sold out. There's Mackay, back it in. Tough shot. Rammed it in. Wow.
Well, it's not necessarily the game, but this half. Sometimes everything goes your way.
Yep.
And that was a very acrobatic shot by Mackay.
Yep.
Well,
Isaac, settle down. Don't worry about it.
Bagley.
Don't worry about it, Isaac. It's okay.
Had a look and faked it because he hasn't been making it.
He's not going to talk to you, Isaac.
He went to the rim.
Yep.
Made the basket.
Yep.
Foul goes on Zion.
It's his fourth.
Here comes James, so they trade the two-headed center in again. Josh Bagley with 6:09 to go in the ball game. His first points.
Wow.
He's had a tough day.
Yeah. And he's still having a tough day.
Well, there's those free throws we thought. Well, it might not come down to that, but they sure didn't capitalize when they could get back in it.
Yeah, they've really struggled here the second half from the foul line. They're make one, miss one.
I think they're going to run the two-man game here trying to find James.
Under 6 to go.
Foul on the floor.
Yeah, so ball inbounds underneath. The next, that's fifth foul on Sheridan. Sixth foul, excuse me. They'll get it into Brock. Brock got the ball stolen. Stolen back by Isaac. Mackay, tough shot there. Mackay, another tough shot there. Mackay doesn't go. Brock's got it. It's going to bounce. No good. Offensive foul, or what do we got? Uh-oh. One's going to overrule the other one.
Oh, boy. They're calling on Brock for a push-off.
Yeah.
Fans won't like it, but...
1-and-1 down here. See, our outside official had another call. And the inside official said, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. The officials actually did a pretty darn good job. This is a veteran crew, Chris. This crew's been around a long time, and they did a good job. So the Sheridan fans who made that trip here sort of quieted down.
Yeah. I mean, they traveled well. That was a nice contingent.
Yeah.
Vuksanovic.
Well, the thing about these two teams,
has 7. They had went 1 for 2 at the foul line, 5 times.
5 times, so they're 5 for 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough when you're chasing a 23-point deficit.
Yep.
And when your threes aren't falling.
Yep. Here's double A. Brock for 2. Oh boy, couldn't get that left-handed to go, but Mackay got it, and he's hammered.
Well, he is active around the rim, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's getting touches. They're not all going in, but he's staying with it.
Yep.
Had a tremendous second half.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Not just on the glass, outside shooting.
Yeah. He is really
and
played
defensively.
good. Yep.
It's good to know the crystal ball works.
Yep. Well, you picked it.
But it's not just been him. This has been really
been a team effort here.
Dominating performance in the second half of the team. It's very unselfish play.
Yeah. And I really thought James, Dr. James, really played the best game of his career, his year here, and Zion has just been Zion, just tough, just good all the time.
The Generals get a lay in there, but the Generals have gotten out of sync offensively. Oh, they're going to call a late whistle on James for the push on Vuksanovic.
And he'll foul out.
I shouldn't say late. It's so loud, I didn't hear the whistle. I thought it was a foul. When he went in, he kind of reached over and got him. Not just more of a touch foul, but he got him. And I didn't hear the whistle. Everybody's going the other way. James fouls out. Danny's mystified. He's going to say he pushed him. There was a little contact.
Yeah. So, 84-62. So he gets one here, I guess, and missed it like a brick. So he'll stay at a 22-point lead. But we lost James, but he played a great 35 minutes, James. Hats off, and his parents drove all the way from Albuquerque. They're proud. Here's Brock. Brock to Big A, back to Zion. Zion looking for Mackay. There's Mackay going to take it all the way in. Look at that move. My gosh. That is athletic deluxe, Chris. Wow.
To be able to handle the ball off the dribble at 6'9", get bumped, and with the acrobatic move, knock it down. That is a terrific move.
Yep. Out of bounds. I don't know what.
The big time play in a big time game.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep.
Boy, this crowd barely had a chance to settle down when this place exploded to start the game after the Lady T-Birds had a huge win earlier.
77-42 for Coach Canary. Here's Isaac. Double A. Well, if the T-Birds host, we could see a rematch of this one in the championship. Now this year it's Region 9 gets that extra automatic bid.
Yes, correct.
So
now here, dunked by Reese.
If these two are here, they'll both go.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, dunked by Reese. He hasn't scored in over 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's been their offense.
Yep. Double A.
You think he's going to his left. Okay, he's kind of out of position. Then he turns and squares his body and flicks it off the glass.
Yep.
Wow. Beckley was going to throw the backdoor play, and there was nobody at the back door. But it got kicked by the T-Birds. 88-64. T-Birds with 3:32 to go. Nobody leaving.
Nope.
Well, the doors were locked. Oh, that's it. Can't come in.
Travel.
Well, that was just one too many. Sasa Vuksanovic took
and the Sheridan
3 or 4 steps and got called for it.
Sheridan head coach is really frustrated.
Yeah, they got out of sync in the second half. They missed their first 3 shots were threes, and the T-Birds converted.
Yep.
And then they missed some free throws, and they got away from them.
Yep. Shot up there is no good. Yeah, the first 4 minutes, that lead went from 1.5 to 11.
Zion Tardif stood his ground, got called for the foul. This is the one that everybody just kind of let it go. You got a big lead, let it go. He was outside the semicircle, stood straight up. Sometimes you don't get the whistle. Hey, what a great day for the two-headed monster.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Zion and James are now going to compare notes down there with 10 fouls between them. And they were a big story of this ball game with 3:11 to go.
Yeah, the two-headed monsters there are James and Zion, and then your other two-headed guys are Brock and Mackay. And then you got Isaac, so I tell you, it's been a team effort tonight.
And then Double A just
Double A
dances around and knocks them down. I mean, you look at the balanced scoring.
16.
What do we've got? Adamu with 16, Bonton with 20, Lacaille with 19, Brock with 10.
Yeah.
And at halftime, just as a comparative note, Big Daddy, Adamu had 10, he's now got 19. Bonton had 10, he's now got 20. Lacaille had 5, and he's got 19.
Wow.
That's a big second half.
Yeah.
And Brock had 7, he's now got 10, but several assists too. And time out of the court, but I'm thinking at this time of the day, if, late in the second half, I anticipated we'd be in a 5-7 point ball game, and I'd be talking to you about free throw percentages. Instead, the T-Birds have a 22-point commanding lead.
Yep. It's been a great game, great crowd, sellout Saturday.
One thing that can happen, because a coin flip goes either way. If the T-Birds win the coin flip, there are a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of young kids here
saw this
that
game.
now know about Casper College. There's always so much to do, and you're going to this activity and that activity.
Yeah.
This place sold out, and they haven't been disappointed.
Well, look at your activity. After this, you're going to take former T-Bird men's player Robbie Phillips and former Lady T-Bird Megan Murphy.
Just Harper.
You're taking their daughter to the play.
Yeah.
But they're both former T-Bird.
And we got home from track last night at 10:15, and I did the Peach Basket Thursday. I like sports, though.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah,
oh, my God.
That's why you still got Cub tickets, Bulls tickets, and Bears tickets from Chicago.
I wish I had those Bears tickets now.
Yeah.
All right, the Generals are going to gamble here a little bit, trying to trap.
Mackay reversed behind underneath, wouldn't go. 3 minutes to go. They got to shoot some threes here.
We don't have the opportunity to see ongoing stats. That's their first 3 in a long time.
Boy, you're right, yeah.
Cuts it to 19.
Yep.
Birds just have to take care of the basketball.
That was a left-handed brick, but Brock plays it up and in. Right time, right place, Brock.
I tell you what, Brock, give him a lot of credit. He followed the flight of the ball, and he snuck in on Reese, who was completely gone. He's had to do everything.
Yep. Reese had it. Another 3. Probably just a little too late.
Bagley, up to then, was 0 for 8 from the arc. Hits his first one.
Wow.
T-Bird lead is still at 18 with 2:12 to go.
Here's Jalen, our point guard from the city of Angels, Los Angeles. T-Birds a run clock. Here's Mackay. 15. 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes left in this one. Here's Jalen. Tough shot, Jalen. Oh, he almost got it. Good move, Jalen.
I tell you what, he didn't have a shot and extended the play and then scooped it back with his left hand to draw the foul.
And he is a lefty. So that's why he went to the left side, but it was a great move by Jalen. This kid is very good, and the nice thing about Jalen is he's a freshman. Played at Windward High School in LA. He'll be back next year.
And nice to see him able to get the minutes in the first half and now, because you head into Region 9 play, you never know who you need to step up and log some minutes.
Yep. There's a foul.
Yeah.
Have you heard that all the way up here?
Foul on Lacaille. So Big Daddy, if we weren't where we are and I said, oh, by the way, with 1:46 to go, I wouldn't tell you the score. James and Zion fouled out. How would you think the T-Birds would be doing?
Yeah.
Losing or close game?
Yeah.
They're up by 19 points.
Yeah.
Heck of a ball game.
Oh.
And you know what? I don't know that it's necessarily the separation of 19, 20 points.
No.
Sheridan is a very good basketball team.
Oh my gosh, yes. They're not ready
And
number 5.
they have a 17-game winning streak coming here with that ranking. The only blemish was a 13-point loss to the Cougars of Western Nebraska.
Yep.
T-Birds coming in, 2-point loss to CSI, 10-point loss to this team.
Yeah, they lost to CSI at the Cougar tournament in Western Nebraska. And CSI was number 2 in the country, and Danny, they had that game won, but just let it slip away. They did beat number 6 Salt Lake the night before.
Inside to Reese. We haven't said that much in the second half.
No.
Inside to Reese, he turned through a double team and banked it in. He caught a shot in the face. I hope he's okay. But he is really gassed. They really, he had to do a lot. The supporting cast just wasn't able to come through tonight. He carried this team. I got a little
26 points.
Okay, 26 points. And the closest is 15 to that.
Yeah. Yep. 92.
Hey, T-Birds may be going down into the bench. I'm looking for maybe Logan Harbaugh. He's moved closer.
Yeah.
He's moving close. Where's Manny?
Manny will be in. They'll try to get him in. That's a foul.
Here comes Logan Harbaugh from the Shawnee County High School.
Yes, indeed. Logan's in.
Triple checking with Coach Russell. Who am I going in for? Lakai gets a nice round of applause.
Jalen back to the line. Post-game show comes your way next, folks. About 10 minutes after, we'll get some stats. And this is one after this, mind you, when we have the 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A state basketball tournament up here, it's always packed.
Right.
That's what it is today, folks. And it'd be nice to do the post-game show and talk to Coach Russell and let everybody get out of the parking lot. It's going to take a long time to get out of this one today.
18-point lead with a minute and a half to go. T-Birds 94-76. What'd they come in averaging? How many?
103.
Oh, boy. And the Generals were at 97. Yeah.
Nice block, Brock.
That rhymes. We said it twice today.
Yeah. Nice block. Block.
Minute 15.
The student
Danny wants them to run clock.
Yeah.
This crowd is rising to its feet.
They are. The student section sold out.
The building got sold out and shut. They closed the front doors.
Yeah.
Minute to go. Up 18.
Get in there. Jalen! Oh my!
Jalen Harris.
Easy, Isaac, easy. .76. T-Bird ball.
Well, either you dribble it out or you shoot a three for try to get 100.
Yeah.
You got to remember also,
He didn't play in that first game.
if you think about Bonton, you talk about finding guys. Bonton, the sophomore, was at Montana State.
Yeah.
And has now come here and set up a nice bright future for next year for himself. 21-point lead, 97-76, half a minute to go.
Here's Mackay. They brought Mackay back in. Here's Brock. Isaac wants to shoot another one.
Danny's trying to get some more guys in, and I think the clock might run out.
Yeah. Well, there's a foul there. Nope. Well, that'll be it, folks.
Danny's going to take a timeout and get these guys in. Just to get them in.
Yep.
He has nothing to talk about. He's bringing in Harbaugh, Natula. Let's see. Sheridan Goodwin.
Braxton.
Braxton Bernalette in the house. T-Bird crowd rises to its feet again. Many standing ovations today. Oh, I thought they were just going to play. They're taking the timeout.
Yep.
I thought they were just going to let guys in.
Yep.
I thought we'd just sub in and out, but a chance for the crowd to get back into it again. 97-78, 19-point lead. Lady T-Birds won by 35.
Yeah. Yeah, they won.
Big day for basketball here.
The brooms are out. It's a sweep. 77-42.
I do feel, before we wrap this one up, I do feel that the Lady Generals might surprise some people and make some noise at that regional tournament.
Oh, yeah. They're good.
You know, they got taken out of their game early today.
Yep.
And they wound up with a lot on the perimeter, and the T-Birds probably had their best game of the year.
Yeah.
All around 40 minutes.
Yeah, 50-point first half, right?
So they're going to go to Cougar Palace.
Yep.
After they have to play a game first, right?
Yeah,
Northwest.
They'll play Northwest Friday, and then they'll move on.
And what many don't know is the coin flips here. Does Angel flip it? I don't know all the guidelines.
The commissioner of the Region 9 flips it. I don't know if they do that in Colorado Springs or where they do that.
Pretty sure they do it after the game.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it up here. We'll televise it.
Okay.
Gonna win this one, Big Daddy. Going away.
97-78. We'll take a look out of my buddy's playbook, Dave Walsh. Oh my, the score. The Birds 97, number 8 in the country. The number 5 Generals 78. Post-game show comes up in about 10 minutes. And thanks to all the fans, sellout Saturday, 3,500 plus filled the suite. They locked the doors, people standing all over the place, and it is a great atmosphere for the final game of the 2019 season.
What a day for college basketball. I'm looking behind me. Look at all these kids, Marcus.
Oh, I know, and it's
They got
crazy.
their faces painted. They got T-birds. They got posters. What a great day for college basketball overall.
Yeah.
4 really good teams played today.
With Cassie and everybody leave, I guess, huh?
They're sitting up further behind.
Okay. Yeah, just a great game for your Casper College Thunderbirds. And again, 97-78. They did go on that run. It was 44-43 at the half. And they went on a 37-16 run in the first 13 minutes, Chris, and that set the tone.
Just a real dominating second half performance. Set up partially by their defense and also capitalizing on turnovers. The T-Birds were able to come up in the second half and score 53 points in the second half. 53 points for the T-Birds, and the Generals in the second half only scored 35.
Yeah.
So that's a real dominating second half, a lot of it keyed by that big run that you mentioned. The Generals came out.
How you doing? Good job all year, Brandon.
The Generals came out cold.
Here.
Yeah.
The Generals came out and missed their first few threes in the second half, and the T-Birds capitalized. Mackay hit a couple of big shots, and then the Generals tried to go back inside, and then the foul shooting didn't go well. And then I think there may be a distinct rebounding advantage in the second half for the Birds because it was 24-24. I can think of a lot of General possessions that were one and done, and also several offensive rebounds. I think rebounding might be the story of our second half. If we
They're asking when they're going to flip the coin. Well, when you mentioned that, Chris, it was 46-43. You know, Sheridan missed. Then it went to 48-43, 48-45, 49-45, 52, and then it just creased. Within the first 4 minutes and 30 seconds, that 1 point lead went to 11, and that set the tone right there.
Yeah, and I think it's so crowded, you know, we may not get stats, but I'm going to tell you when you look later, it's going to be rebounding in the second half.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Spear might bring us your stats.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. It wasn't a sloppy game, but I'm just saying, with all the quickness on the court, the T-Birds really limited their turnovers. They only had 6 in the first half. They probably didn't even have 15 in the game.
No, they probably did.
And they're coming back out to see their fans and celebrate. They're not going to be in the locker room long. I don't know when they're going to flip the coin, but we'll find out. And the T-Bird players are coming out to celebrate with the fans and the students. Why not? But the Generals get to regroup and come back in the tournament. And
Danny's making his way up here. I better look at these real quick.
Well,
points in the paint. Boy, the points of the paint sure changed that second half.
Yeah, Sheridan had 32-22 in the first half, points in the paint.
Yeah.
You really spun that around. Let's check our rebounds.
Yeah, that's huge.
Oh, here he comes. Nice job. Put the band back together.
Let's do it. I like it. Thank you.
Well, Coach, we told everybody it's sellout Saturday.
Sellout Saturday. Hey,
It was sold out, baby.
man, I wish Sweet Erickson could see this. Oh, that was a heck of a crowd, man.
Swede would love that. They
That
locked
was
the
a heck
doors.
of a crowd.
They locked the doors.
Did they?
Yeah.
You know what? I was so happy for the community, Casper, and our guys, but our guys be able to put an effort together like they did for the turnout that came here tonight at the Swede.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more proud of Casper, my guys, everyone. That was a heck of an effort. Heck of an effort.
What a great group of kids.
Yeah, oh man, I just got done telling them I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else in the world.
Nope.
You know, these guys are special. You know, we
Everyone.
yeah, no doubt. Top to bottom. You know, and we still got work to do. We still got to get better. But Sheridan's a really good team.
Oh yeah, they're not number 5 for nothing.
Really well coached. You know, so we got to continue to get better, and hopefully we can win this coin toss.
Oh boy,
And
would that be nice?
you know, hopefully host the Region 9 tournament.
Coach, what'd you tell them at halftime? You're leading 44-43. Whatever you told them at half, within the first 4 minutes, 30 seconds, you're up 11. The first 13 minutes, you go on a 37-16 run.
Yeah.
I mean, holy
Basically,
cow.
the message was just we had to build our defense with transition defense, and we did a better job because I think we had more of a sense of urgency sprinting back than we did in the first half. We let them get a couple free looks, some layups in transition, and I think they just did a better job sprinting back in transition like it meant something to them. We told them if we could get stops in transition, get a couple kills, which means 3 stops in a row for us.
Okay.
You know, and just take smart shots. I think a big change too was Isaac stopped settling a little bit and taking jumpers and trying to get downhill, get to the rim.
Yep.
You know, once he did that, because he's special getting downhill and punching ball screens and getting to the free throw line. You know, he did that tonight in the second half and made a better adjustment because he was struggling. I think he was 4 for 14 in the first half.
He was forcing stuff.
He was forcing a little bit too much.
But that's a good leader, though.
Yeah. But we just wanted him to get to the rim more and get downhill and not settle. But, you know, I think everybody kind of started to do the same thing and follow his lead. So I think that helped us get better shots. It got us to the free throw line. We got back in transition and we're getting some kills.
Boy, and plus 16 on the boards, Coach. That's incredible.
Yeah,
wow.
we were dead even at halftime at 24, I believe.
Yeah,
And
I think you were.
You know, these guys came out and rebounded. We do a pretty good job rebounding, and you know, we gave up too many offensive boards in the first half, and I think we cleaned that up until late. I think Brahma and Reese got a few, but those two are special players, man, really good players.
And 8 turnovers, you got to be really happy with that.
Yeah, in a fast-paced game like this, we try to keep it under 12 a game. You know, especially with the pace that we play at, it's hard to keep it under 12. You know, because you just things happen. You know, but we did a pretty good job taking care of it.
Well, with your years here, you know, X-Man's been with me for 17.
Yeah,
he's
glad to have him back.
He's got that crystal ball.
Yeah.
And his crystal ball was Mackay second half.
Yeah, he did step
he's
up.
part of the puzzle.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
He stepped up in a big way. You know, I thought once he started to activate or kind of get acclimated a little bit better on the defensive end, it helped him on the offensive end. It just made him a little bit more aggressive and more assertive. And I think his confidence started to grow in the second half for sure. But, you know, I love looking at this box score and seeing we had 6 guys in double figures, and we only and we held them to only 2 in double figures.
Yeah.
So.
And Reese carried him.
Yeah, Reese is a fantastic player, man.
Yeah, you shut him
A
all
really
down.
good player.
So I'm going to turn the headsets over to Chris. He wants to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
But first, coin toss. Then when would Region 9 tournament play start for you?
Well,
or whether you go on the road, or if Sheridan wins, you got to go up there, but you have to have a playoff game like
yeah,
the
there's going to
girls?
be a play-in game like the girls next Saturday, the March 2nd.
Okay, right here.
Okay, and we don't know who we play yet.
Okay.
We'll find that out shortly. In time, we'll we'll figure that out here
Okay.
soon. Probably
Okay.
a 4 p.m. tip on
Okay.
who we're playing. But
And then Region 9 will
and
start
then
after
Region
that.
9, wherever whoever wins the coin toss here, it's going to be March 7th through the 9th.
7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yep.
And
Keep
that's
'em.
8 teams that'll be there? Is that
Yeah,
the way it
whoever wins those first round games on March 2nd,
Moves up.
everybody will play March 2nd, and then in the winner of those advance to the Region 9
works?
tournament.
And you presume you'll know the coin toss within an hour?
Yeah, we're about to go find out here soon.
Okay, well, I want to ask you a couple questions.
Yep,
Real
no
quick.
biggie.
Hey, Coach.
X-Man,
How much fun was that?
you know what? I had, our big message with our guys today was just to have fun and enjoy the moment.
I could tell.
Because these opportunities don't come around very often. And
How old were you the last time you saw something like this crowd?
oh man, I was
A young man.
a young man. I was very young.
Yeah.
I was very young.
They had to lock the front doors, Coach.
I
Seriously.
heard.
Yeah.
And that makes me, I'm just so happy that our guys competed and gave these guys a great show. Hopefully they continue to come back March 2nd and give another crowd like they did tonight.
Well, we were saying in the beginning of the game, and even as the game closed down, regardless of the point differential, you just beat a very good basketball team.
Yeah.
They have one loss, 17-game winning streak.
Yeah.
You took them out of their game. I thought your defense was really the story in the second half. You talked to Marcus about the rebounding. I knew before they brought the stats up that was the story. But what about points in the paint? They beat you by 10 in the first half, 32-22. How often do you see in a college basketball
much.
game that you flip
Yeah.
points in the paint and you get the advantage?
Yeah, but part of it too, X-Man, was we were just telling guys, like our guards to get downhill, and we were getting more stuff in the paint. So credit to our guards for that. Dump downs to our bigs, lobs to our bigs, and some groups it might not be that case, but this group just they're tough, and they got a chip on their shoulder, and that way we brought that point up. It's funny you said that. We brought because we were getting our butts kicked in the paint, and with rebounding it was just kind of the story in the paint. Everything was in the paint.
Well,
Everything
I've got
was
a
in the paint.
bug in the locker room, and I've got a crystal ball for Lakai in the second
He's
half.
right. But we just were more aggressive. We were physical,
Yes.
and because they're a very physical basketball team, man. And we just had to match their physicality, and we had to be more physical than them, and we had to get downhill, be more aggressive, and that's what we did.
Coach, there's a bunch of guys that you can talk about all year and you profile them, but take us through both of them. Tell us about James and Zion tonight, the two-headed monster,
Yeah.
and talk about the unselfishness of your players of feeding James,
Yeah.
and also him diving and scrapping and Zion's keep. Talk about their play. I don't care if they fell down. What did they do for you offensively and defensively, that two-headed monster?
Just their presence down in the paint that really helped us against their physicality, and they've been working extremely hard. Those two come in all hours of the day, and these guys are the guards are starting to have more faith in them,
Right.
getting it to them, and it's starting to grow, and they're starting to play with more confidence because those guys have faith in them and getting it to them. So, but it's a credit to how hard they've worked, because I'm not sure, a couple months ago they would have been able to put together the game that those two put together. Now, we didn't have James when we played at Sheridan the first time. Philip Pepple hurt his knee in the first 6 minutes of the game, and he was done for the season. If we have Philip Pepple, it's a different story. Philip Pepple is a game changer. He's a very good player. He's getting the crutches, but also with that being said, because Philip's been out, Zion and James, have known since that happened that they've had to really
Right.
step up, be grown men about it, mature, and really fill the role, fill a void in Philip's absence. And they've done it. They've done it. They're just two good kids. They don't care who starts, who comes off the bench. We do that predicated off who we see.
Right.
And none of them have no issues. It's so awesome to see, because they just love each other. They care. They just want to win. And I think that's part of the reason why we've had a ton of success this year.
Coach, a credit to you and your coaching staff on the game plan, and also what you worked up at halftime in the locker room.
Thank you.
And, the kids executed it.
You can't put points on it. Tell them you're from here or you played here. How much difference did today's crowd make in this basketball game?
It was the difference. They fed off of it all night, but where they really fed off of it was the defensive end. Yeah. You know, they started to hear the crowd, and it made them want to guard with a little bit more sense of urgency, with a little bit more juice. You know, and I think getting that separation, because I mean it was a close ball game coming out of halftime, and we just made them like a crazy jump, and it was the energy that we had from the crowd provided our guys, and it was the game changer. It was the game changer. The crowd was unbelievable, fellas.
Well
I've never
deserved.
seen anything
Big
like
Daddy,
it.
you can wrap it up. Well deserved.
Thank you guys.
Oh, ask. You want to borrow my Kennedy $50 for the? Oh, you don't get it.
You want a Kennedy
Angel.
$50?
No, it's Dan Johnson.
Oh, okay.
If we can get it to him somehow tonight.
They're flipping here pretty soon. Hey, great.
Thank you, guys.
God bless you, my man. Love you. Yeah,
Love y'all. Appreciate it.
you bet. There's your head coach, Danny Russell. And real quick, like, before we wrap it up, I want to just say that Double A had 16, Isaac had 20. He was 8 for 26. That's okay. Mackay, as you said, I think had 15 in the second half. He has 19. Brock has a double-double. Isaac had a double-double. Mackay had a double-double. And Brock had a double-double. Is that right? Rebounds and
That's
points?
uncanny.
3 double-doubles right there. Yeah. And then Big James, he had 9 and 11, so almost 4 double-doubles. Is that yeah, that's rebounds.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. And then Zion, 10 points. Boy, that is just balanced scoring. And like Coach said, when Philip Pebble got hurt, I mean, he's money in the bank. But Zion and James have really stepped up. We miss Philip, but they've filled the void the best they can, and that's what you got to do when you get injuries.
Well, Big Daddy, thanks for having me up. First game today, Lady T-Birds played a fantastic game.
See Brant?
Wow, they're all here. We wish we had a third mic. Everybody's here. Brent Jacobson, the all-time Hall of Fame statistician, is in the house. But that first game, Coach Canary and his team, good luck in their tournament and their game next week. And this game lived up to everything. I mean,
It did.
this is what college basketball is all about. A
Yep.
great Sheridan team, a great T-Bird team, crowd making the difference, and big-time players step up in big-time games. And this is a big game, and I found out that Dan Russell's T-Birds like the spotlight.
Oh, boy. Yep. Amen. Thanks to all our crew, guys, Ben and Corey and
Hall of Fame crew.
Kiefer, Hall of Fame crew.
We
You
can
bet.
thank the Academy.
Yeah, we thank the Academy tonight. X-Man, thank you. Thanks, everybody. So long. We'll talk to you next Friday night with girls only at 6 o'clock. Good night, folks.